Hi everybody, Melissa here, talking about old friends and new friends when you have a new baby. It might be the case that some of your old friends have had a baby and they might be instrumental in guiding you through a lot of the confusion that you might face over all the issues that you're having with your new baby. And this will be very special and a unique way in which for you to kind of renew your friendship and bond, and it's a very, very special thing. Girlfriends have done this for each other throughout the ages. Mothers have done this for daughters. It's just a wonderful, wonderful thing. However, be prepared. Having a baby is such a life-altering event for you, and it also might be a hard thing for certain friends of yours if they're not in exactly the same place. For example, they might not have a boyfriend or a significant other. They might be feeling kind of lonely. They might have job trouble, whatever it is. Each of us is such a mass of complicated emotions, and at intense times like this, such as the arrival of a new baby, very good people can actually do very strange things. So in my experience, the best thing I've learned how to do is just to sort of hang in there with some of the old friends that didn't do exactly what I was probably hoping that they would do. When they come over, just sort of try to talk about other things besides having the baby, maybe even try to go out with those old friends, go to a bar, go to a movie, do something so that they realize that you haven't sunk into the eternal pit of babydom and that their old friend is still going to be there in some ways for them. Very important. You don't want to lose all of those old friends by just being obsessed with your baby. However, moving on, new friends. One of the most special things about having a new baby is the fact that a whole new community will open for you. This is such a wonderful opportunity to make new friends, and you should really leap on anything you can that will allow you to meet mothers and dads with children of around the same age as yours. So for example, check the internet, check your local paper, church, whatever. Find opportunities to meet other mothers with children of around the same age. These people will become your support group. It's just invaluable. It's so wonderful to go through parenting with other people and to bond over your children, and eventually to have play dates for those children with those other people, to have your families get together. It's such a super wonderful thing, okay? So new friends, very important. And even you might find if you live in a small town or even if you live in a big city, you got to take up these little opportunities. You might have to be a little bit of a stalker. If you're in the grocery store or the pharmacy and you see a nice looking mom with a little baby, this is like dating. You're like, hey, how old's your baby? Like your diaper bag. How do you like that stroller? Whatever. Get out of your shell. Even if you feel like you look bad, whatever, get out of yourself. Introduce yourself, talk about your baby. This is really important. This is how you're going to make friends in the supermarket, in the pharmacy, whatever. Okay, so make those new friends. You might even find that you're able to set up a play group. I did this. It can be a really, really special thing during the week or on the weekend if you're working. One quick word about play groups. Okay, so I do think it's super important to make some close friends with babies around the same age, but you have to be careful with this too. This is not junior high. You're not going to love everyone. You might find a few very intense types. People tend to be a bit type A. There might be a mom in there who's constantly bragging about how advanced her baby is and how well he's doing at this and this and that. It might be sort of annoying. Try to let all that go too. People tend to kind of start to live through their kids, which is not maybe necessarily what you're going to do. It doesn't take away from the fact that it's still really great for you to have established your own community surrounding your kids. So just a few tips of advice. Very best of luck establishing your own community around your baby, and I'll see you next time.